the way I move. First you slide, then you boom. That's a capico on you. Oh, watch the way I move. Oh, watch the way I move. Oh, watch the way I move. First you slide, then you boom. That's a capico on you.
Yo, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video gameplay, we're in a brand new game which comes from Russo Plays. I know people, let's just give this one a chance, just like we gave all of his other simulators a chance, you feel me? Anyway, this one is called Wizard Battle Simulator, and I will just jump out the window right now and say this. This game is very, very similar to Arm Wrestle Simulator. Now, I have been watching all of his videos. I have been listening close to all of the clues and all of the little breadcrumbs that he has been dropping here and there about his brand new game. But at the same exact time, I didn't think he was just going to recreate Arm Wrestle Simulator. Now, some people may say, oh, you're just hating on Russo. Who are you to comment? I'm actually a content creator just like him. I just have a smaller channel and smaller numbers. But I do cover games just like him, and I know that this game is literally set up just like Arm Wrestle Simulator. The only difference here is that this one features a way better pet system. These are the pets that Russo had from his previous games. So he's giving us top tier quality when it comes down to the pets. The pets have arms and legs, they have liveliness, they have aura effects, and they're just visually satisfying to look at. You feel me? Now, when it comes down to this game, like I said, pretty much set up like Arm Wrestle Simulator. You have your free auto train and your free auto battle. You have your enemies in which they're behind me. You fight them. You have your 3 different types of training that you have to go through in order to become powerful in the game. You have your currency in this one, which is called mana. You're going to use that to get yourself some pets in the game. You also have different areas in the game that you guys are going to venture through. And the only way you're going to be able to get to those different areas is if you defeat the final boss and you reach a certain amount of wins. So everything is pretty much literally the same thing as Arm Wrestle Simulator. It's just a different theme. So you kept us waiting for a while just to recreate Arm Wrestle Simulator. That's my giveaway. You feel me? But nonetheless, I'm still going to play it because my channel needs the content. And, you know, I am a supporter. Whether or not if I agree with the creation of the game, I still support Russo and I want to see him thrive when it comes down to developing games. So I got the chance to play it for a little bit, and I gotta say, it's pretty good. It's pretty addicting. I don't like the fact that when we spawn into the game, we're all the way over here in this corner and we're facing the wall just like this. Kind of reminds me of my childhood. Sometimes I got in trouble and I had to go stand in the corner, and I hated standing in the corner because I couldn't watch TV. You feel me? So my mom would tell me, turn around, don't watch the TV. And then every time I would try to turn around and sneak and watch the TV, she would see me and add more minutes to how long I had to stand there. So yeah, some kids, you know, they grew up with those abusive parents that got beatings and belts and stuff like that. Me, I just got to stand in the corner and look at the wall and watch the paint dry. Kind of crazy. So over here is where you guys are going to be training your earth powers. So you're going to be punching these stone rocks here. Then over here we have the water section. This is where you guys will be buying different staffs and you'll be bending the water like your katara. And then you have fire, which you're going to come over here and get yourself a book. And you're going to be bending the fire out of the book. Let's go ahead and equip this one so you guys can see. As I am tapping over here, I am bending the fire out of the pages of the book. This one has to be the best visually to basically grind because it looks super awesome. The worst has to be the water. Let me show you what the water does. So you're literally whipping the water with your staff. So let's go ahead and equip our best staff and look at this. barely making a wave. Barely making a wave. I would love for them to increase the visualization of me bending the water. You know what I'm saying? I would love to like just spawn in a water typhoon or something like that. You know, a little water twister to really implicate the fact that I'm bending the water. This right here just doesn't say it to me. And then when you come over here, you're just punching this rock. That's all you're doing. I can punch this one right here, right? Okay, so let's go ahead. Can we punch this? Okay, so it's kind of weird. I have to auto train because when I go to the rock itself, I'm pressing it, and I'm not entirely sure if this is like a bug, but I'm not able to punch it for some strange reason. My power is at the top of my head. You can see my current power is at 4K. You can also see my ranking as a wizard. I'm a wand novice, so that means I'm still a noob, basically. There's rebirths in the game, and there's also trails, just like Arm Wrestle Simulator. You have your settings over here in which you can play with certain things here. So you can turn off the over-the-head titles so that way you don't see those floating around your screen. You can also mute the in-game music. You can also turn off the alerts for legendaries and mythics. By the way, you can see that they're being announced in the chat. There's always somebody hatching a freaking Kraken pet every 2 seconds. There's also chat hints that you can turn off as well. Little helpful tips here and there on how to play the game. It pops up in the chat, and if you don't want to see it, you can just turn it off. And you can also hide your pets, but I don't recommend it. You feel me? Make sure you see the pets in all of its glory because they're really worth it. Speaking of the pets, he has borrowed a functionality from Arm Wrestle Simulator in which you guys can craft your pets from small all the way up to huge pets. So in this game, you could do pretty much the same thing. I'm going to show you guys my team of 2 pets that I have equipped. And these guys look very, very awesome. We hatched ourselves a Forest Spirit. This is my first legendary hatch so far in the game. And then, of course, we have the epic here, Martha. And she looks so pixelated and awesome. Just like really, really cool. But these are just normal sized pets. So now if you basically equip some bigger pets, this is what they look like. So let me show you guys. This is a massive pet here, and this is a large pet. Super cool. You can visually see the detail in this little cactus monster thing right here. And that's what I love. That's what I love about this game so far. These pets are really just created on God tier. Like, look at this little freaking blueberry, bro. He has like fist. And then look at this spike monster. He's so cool. And that's what I love. You feel me? You have your essential buttons that is needed for simulation. Equip best, unequip all, craft all. You also have trash can for multi-deleting. And you also have a feature where you can lock your pets. So if you're basically going through the phase of multi-deleting, you ran out of space, you want to make some room, make sure that you lock in your legendaries and your mythics so that way you don't accidentally delete every single pet. Once again, speaking of the pets in this game, you want to make sure that you are completing your indexes as well, ladies and gentlemen, just in case, because I'm not entirely sure if they're going to be rewarding you for collecting every pet in the game, but that's just how I play simulators. I always make sure that I clear out every egg. I want to get every single thing. Even if I can't hatch the secret, I want to make sure at least I get from common all the way up to legendary, or from common all the way up to a mythic pet. I want to make sure that I clear all of those things, and then I try to focus on secrets in the game. Speaking of secrets, I don't know if there's secrets in this game as of yet. Over here to the right hand side of your screen, we have some free claimable gifts. Claiming these is going to basically jumpstart you in the game, so make sure that you are in the game for a long duration because it's going to be worth it. All of these free juicy rewards, you won't have to basically lift a finger until later on in your progress. So we got some boosters here. We got a pet here. We got some mana, which is your wins. And you're going to take that mana to buy pets. You have your daily login rewards. So as you guys play the game every single day, you're going to be given something new each and every day, which is awesome. And you have a total login period of 14 days. So that's 2 weeks in a row. You get some free rewards, which is dope. Day 7, you get 5 daily spins for free. That's cool. Day 12, you get 10 of those. And then by day 14, look at the amount of mana. That is a lot of wins right there, just to basically start your week off in this game. You also have battles here as well. This is, I would assume, where your statistical stats are recorded just by what I see on the screen here. So we got a total of 189 wins, and we earned 981 mana as a total collective. So that's kind of cool. As you guys can see, I've been auto fighting the Frost Guardian 188 times. That's kind of crazy, but that's currently where my status is right now. I can only face off against that Guardian. Speaking of facing off against him, let's go ahead and do a battle, because visually the battles are awesome as well. Look at how we have all of this playing field here. So the enemies are over here and we are attacking them from all the way over here. That's kind of cool. They also have a player versus player section, but it's going to be coming soon, so we can basically battle against other players in a game, which is really, really cool. I want to face off against the Ancient Golem, but you can see the power recommended, 5.7k. I'm sitting at 4.1k. Let's see if I can get the job done here. I'm going to tap my screen. I'm tapping, and I'm losing. No. I am not a true wizard, at least not yet. Anyway, we have trails here. The trails, they give you a boost in your magic and also in your walking speed. So they do serve a purpose, and the purpose is for you to basically get the best trail in the game. So I would definitely recommend that you guys go ahead and start getting yourself some trails. Rebirthing in the game. It says here, spend mana to reset your magical powers and unlock permanent power boost. So we can actually rebirth right now. There we go. We just did it. So as you guys can see, everything at the top of the screen has been reset back to 0. We get to keep our pets, which is good. And we still have a couple of mana left over just in case we want to go and open up an egg. Even though I don't think we can open up an egg with 11 mana. I think oh no, as a matter of fact, we can. So the cheapest egg over here in this first area, 5 mana. The most expensive being 700. And we managed to get Mothra from here. And I got my legendary pet from all the way over here at the Safari egg. And I have gotten these 2 particular pets from here free, courtesy of the free claimable gifts for staying in the game for as long as we could. Over here we have the top players on this list here, and these guys have either dedicated their lives to playing the game or they basically paid to win.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
That was totally wicked!
Matter how I do it, I just do
Tryna make my
it.
mama proud of me.
I hope my mama proud of me,
Cause I dubbed college just so I could focus on a dream.
I know my mama died of me, salute me, nasty down with me.
Now 2 bros going back and forth, sibling rivalry.
Who this guy gotta be? Do numbers like the lottery. The coldest every winter, every summer, nothing hot as me.
And if I spring up, bet my nigga on the side of me, ready for a war.